My discard freaking from the deck, worm deck. Anyways, I have Earthbound Immortal Aru, strongest insect type monster I can find. We have the Warm Worms. These, every time they're destroyed, discard 3 cards from the top of the deck. Any kind of destroyed, not even from the field, so it's pretty good. We have the Shield Worm. When it's summoned and switched to defense position because of its ability, you discard as many cards off the top of your opponent's deck for as many insect type monsters on your side of the field. Pretty good. Needleworm, 5 cards off the deck when it's flipped. Noble Man-Eater Bug, 2 monsters your opponent control, not your opponent, 2 monsters on the field are destroyed when it's flipped. Man-Eater Bugs, same thing, just weaker. We have Howling Insects, search your deck for an insect with 1500 or less. We have Spider. When it destroys a defense position monster, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower insect type monster from your graveyard. Pretty good. Relinquish Spider, when you have 4 or more insect type monsters in your graveyard, you contribute it to destroy all defense position monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Actually really good in this deck for what I do. Then we have Cross-Sword Beetle. When there's an insect type monster on your side of the field against the Pierce ability along with all the other insects, it really doesn't matter. Medusa Worm. It's a worm, but it destroys like Man-Eater Bug. It's pretty good. Then we have the Chainsaw Insect. The Chainsaw Insect, every time it attacks or is attacked, your opponent must draw a card. Then we have the Arcana Force Zero, the Fool. This thing can't be destroyed as a result of battle, and it can't switch its position when it's summoned normally. It's weird, but it works. We have Insect Neglect. You can stop the battle phase by removing from play an insect type monster from your graveyard, or the attack, not the battle phase, my bad. Then we have Hand Destruction. Both you and your opponent discard 2 cards and then you draw 2 cards. Spiderweb. When a monster attacks against the Goblin Attack Force ability, it means it's switched and can't be switched for like 2 turns. It's kind of weird. Dark Hole destroys all monsters on the field. Yes, it's legal. Shield Crush destroys a defensive monster on the field. Mystical Space Typhoon. Yeah, everyone knows that. Monster Reborn brings back a monster. Then we have Verdict Sanctuary. Whenever a face-up insect type monster is destroyed, the person can search their deck for an insect type monster with the same level. Yeah, Pot of Avarice recycles monsters. Wormbait! You can freaking use this to summon tokens, but you can't summon a level 3 or level 4 monster the turn you use this card. Then we have Card Destruction. This card, destroy your whole hand and then freaking draw new ones, both you and your opponent. We have Stumbling. This card's amazing because it puts everything summoned in defense mode, no matter what kind of summon it is. We have Book of Eclipse. Again, it puts all monsters in defense mode, but this time face down. That means you can spam your flip effects. Level Limit Area B. If I don't have Stumbling, Area B works. Haha, trap cards now. The Dark Bribe is so universal. Bottomless Trap Hole. Sakuretsu Armors. Those are pretty fun. We have Regretful Rebirth. If a lot of you people don't know what this does, is when a monster is destroyed as a result of battle, you can special summon it back, and then it will be destroyed at the end phase of your turn. So if it's destroyed on your opponent's turn, you still get to keep it. The cool thing is it says destroyed, so if you bring back Warmworm, that's 3 more cards at the top of your opponent's deck. Then we have No Entry, which switches all attack position monsters into defense position. And then we have Curse of Anu, which switches all effect monsters into defense position, and their defense is switched to 0. It's a pretty good deck, and it's actually won me some stuff, so that's my deck.